Please welcome the two-time world champion and the current WBC featherweight champion of the world, Daniel.
Two Mexican warriors, one world title, and a fight that completely changed the featherweight division. In this breakdown, we're not just watching a fight, we're analyzing elite southpaw versus orthodox strategy, championship adjustments, and the tactical mistakes that led to a 9th-round finish. This is a technical masterclass.
Ponce De León. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former bantamweight and super bantamweight champion of the world, Abner Mares.
Okay, ombligo. Okay. Any questions? Obey my commands. Good luck. Touch glove. Let's go to work.
They have the capacity to create something like it.
Yeah, stylistically, this could be very exciting.
In a bout that a lot of people feel punches, has the champion backed up along the rope, says Ponce De León.
And then I was facing, I had wanted to be an aggressor.
Good counterattack, lethal left hand. And the southpaw of what has been a terrific start to this featherweight championship. Ponce De León not setting anything up with the jab, although there he landed a 1-2 combination.
Ponce De León is not a stylist by
Stop!
Mares culminating with a left hook to the head.
Mares trying to sit there.
Two highest profile opponents, Victor Chinian and the man he faced.
He's not been that in his last 3 or 4 fights.
Body in return with the right hand. Now it's Mares getting busier.
Waiting for him to lean in and then coming back with
He has landed 3 or 4 good ones.
Gotta start countering. Mares' last fight was a stalker. It's De León trying to shoot a left hand there again.
Ponce De León, Daniel Ponce De León, and Abner Mares.
Time.
Here as well from the left side. He's a really good body puncher, and the big right hand is a huge weapon for him against
2 for the WBC Featherweight Championship at the Elite MMA Gym in Santa Fe Springs, California. Wow. Career victories have come inside the distance, but he also knows how to block ass.
Speed of Mares. His speed is a big factor here.
Mares. Well, they've definitely left the.
So this one is a tough one to score.
Successful in the amateurs.
And when you can box and brawl, you make it that much better. And Mares is proving cognizant of in this fight.
Oh yeah, especially with two guys. Now you see him Mares
Combination these days, and Ponce De León's tracking him down.
And Ponce De León landed a nice 1-2 left in the second stanza. Plenty of action already, as we expected. Overhand right, 2 of them.
Watch those clashes of heads.
Left uppercut by Ponce De León, who gets tagged with a lead.
Power punches, I should say. That shows you how close this is.
Left hand by the southpaw champion, who now De León trains at his own gym in Montebello, California, Ponce De León's boxing gym. There's a left hand that connects by Ponce De León. That he can do both, as now Ponce De León comes in close, they collide, and it's Mares.
They end this quickly. He's looking for an early knockout, and he just landed a beautiful. Ponce De León has landed a lot of left hands here.
Who is Mares' trainer, used to train, but Ponce De León goes down! Mamma mia, what a combo! That's the 6th time in his career.
Watch what happens there. De León halfway commits. He wants to throw a punch. He stops halfway and gets caught in no man's land.
Don't keep right there with him swinging. You got to avoid the punches.
3rd round underway. Al, you mentioned Joe Frazier. Smoking Joe would have been very put together by Mares. To Mexico. He spent 3 years in Mexico City training at the Mexican Olympic Training Camp.
This is heating up, and we talked about the uppercut for De León. It was there. Ponce De León.
Notice the open stance battle here. When a southpaw faces an orthodox fighter, outside foot positioning becomes critical. Mares is stepping outside De León's lead foot to line up that straight right hand. And that adjustment is what eventually changes this fight.
Fighter, this is pure boxer-puncher, and it looks good.
Electric round here between Ponce De León, and very confident, utilizing all kinds of technique there.
Fine attack of Mares, and his slightly straighter, sharper punches that are made.
Again, with a southpaw fighting the orthodox fighter, you have to be careful about De León landing the left to the body. Another lead left hand by the self-spent. He represented Mexico at the 2004 Olympics and met his future wife, Natalie.
showing a bit of a different variation with different punches landing. Although he's got to watch that.
Down to the final 45 seconds of another electric round with 30 seconds remaining in the round. So obviously Mares bringing some pop up to 126 pounds. And again, Ponce De León gets tagged by Mares. De León exchanging punches at close quarters. Ponce De León doing a good job of fighting off the...
And right now, he is, as Paulie said, fighting as a boxer.
Ponce De León begins the fourth round by sticking a rare jab as he tries to, but Mares able to move on there and look the way he did against Guillermo Rigondeaux, the two-time Olympic gold medalist. Does that skills overall beat power any day, and that his camp was 60 seconds remaining in the fourth frame. Ponce De León has Mares cornered, comes in with the left, moving up in weight. Fighting for the first time at 126. Technique and strategy, and he's been able to, for the most part, execute faced in the amateurs as well. But here he is challenging for the featherweight championship in Paulie Malignaggi.
Expert is the operative word.
And look at Mares. Mares was blocked by Ponce De León. Mares again stumbling as he comes in.
Ponce De León has landed in this fight. He remains dangerous in this fight. And looking in this round, Showstat says both men
expert flurries there and a deft jab.
And this is how Mares takes advantage.
Team Mares up on the ropes, but it's Mares who lands a combination to close out the round.
Okay, now we just got to keep doing the combination, and nice and close. Keep going with the upper, downstairs and upstairs.
We begin round 5 of this WBC featherweight title fight between the Dangerous, winning the championship in his last fight on a 3-fight win streak, but
a little messier on the inside.
There's one thing to notice here, guys.
Really, Ponce De León wants to just load up on the left there. He tags Mares and paintbrushes.
You know, I have Mares winning every round as I maybe
connects by the champion. Goes behind the left arm as now,
I should say.
Mares and Ponce De León again just really wanting to load up the left as he gets caught.
Obviously, Abner Mares has only to worry about that left hand.
Yes, he gets tagged with the 1-2 combo.
Same thing that got him knocked down in the other round. He stopped in no man's lane. He knows De León's offensive output is done. At that left hand, De León's offensive output is done. Punching a Mares that grabs your attention.
Yes.
It grabs your...
Quick reminder. This footage is used under fair use for educational commentary and analysis. All original broadcast rights belong to the official promoters and networks. If you enjoy technical breakdowns like this, subscribe now, especially if you're watching from the USA, UK, or Australia, because we break down fights the way coaches and fighters see them.
Your eye.
Mares said he will land a big fight with Nonito Donaire and said he was very surprised as he hopes is a lethal left hand, but hasn't been able to do much as Mares again.
So far, not so much.
Mares has done a very good job of keeping his punches above the belt line.
They just got stuck.
For power punches in the last round. Let's agree, it's been a while.
There's Ponce De León coming in with the left hand against. They grapple at close quarters along the ropes, backs up. There's the lead right. He gets caught with a counter right.
And that was the punch we thought would land most often.
Ponce De León going down for the 6th time in his career.
Showing us that boxing ability.
Yes.
Taken up to 5 minutes. Instead, we've got 5 and come back with a good combination of his own. A couple of those punches were blocked by in his career. Mares looking to use the jab as a rangefinder, but instead Ponce De León.
Time in this fight in the last round, Ponce De León landed more power shots than Mares, 12-9.
Final 60 seconds of the 6th round. Ponce De León chopping.
Abner Mares in the 2nd round knocked down.
Ponce De León putting the pressure on, flashing the jab, but really wanting to load up. Could open himself up to a left uppercut. With 45 seconds remaining in the Ponce De León is married, has 3 children. In fact, they're expecting their 4th child.
By the way, he's 4-0-1 in title fights, and Ponce De León's 8-1 in title fights. So
he can't punch anymore. You know, he's only a guy who can punch moving forward. When Mares puts his punches together and forces him to move backwards.
Power shots as we go to the 7th, and Abner Mares putting
When we have left-handers and right-handers, there is always this kind of footwork. And here, Ponce De León steps on the foot of Abner Mares and
begins to stick the jab to begin round 7 against Abner Mares.
in agreement. I guess we all gave 1 round to Ponce De León, probably the 5th round.
Crashes into the jab.
Daniel Ponce De León.
De León's trying to step up the pressure here.
When they fight for a title.
As we take a look at the unofficial scores courtesy of our Showtime.
You can almost feel the jab of Ponce De León has been very...
If he was going to slug, he said, well, I use Mexican judo.
With those right hands on the side of Mares' head. Tries to him with the left, and Mares just... De León continues to walk down the challenger Mares, who's beginning to move lateral. Went down with 5 seconds left in round 2 from a hard left hook, followed by a right. All right, well, the left hand got through there, and another...
There's no counter punching coming back. There's no answer. It's almost like De León has to reset.
Champion. So Ponce De León beginning to find his rhythm, but Mares comes back with the
Mares could go back to that boxer-puncher style. Exactly what he's done in this fight. And for those of you that may not have seen him in his recent fight...
Oh, and there Mares took one. And how about the irony of this?
Yeah. Mares has been, himself, has been penalized.
You were holding him. You were holding him. He won't hit you low. It was really low. But don't do it anymore.
Too badly for that.
Speaking of being hip, Paulie Malignaggi was the only one hip to...
You know, using his movement, using his boxing and lateral movement to frustrate De León, but De León getting away.
In this round.
Stop! Judo comment in a pre-fight interview. What did he mean by that, Paulie? As Ponce De León continues to work him over.
Well, basically...
left here in the 7th round as Ponce De León and Mares can...
But right now, it's a tough one for Mares.
Coming our main event, but right now it's round 8 of this WBC featherweight championship.
Ahead in this fight, but it's not because it's not that easy as the scorecards might reflect. He's having to work.
This is where moving up in weight becomes a factor. Carrying extra mass over championship rounds drains explosiveness. Mares begins shortening his combinations, not because he's losing skill, but because energy management becomes survival at elite level boxing.
The drawback to moving up in weight is as the fight wears on, that extra weight wears you down and makes you tired. So
Ponce De León's job. And it's Ponce De León trying to do just that here in the 8th round.
That was a beautiful left hand that Ponce De León landed. And if
taking turns, single shooting each other, just loading up on their power shots.
Stop! Ponce De León is in the situation we think on the scorecard. He's going to have to put some rounds in
change the range and change distance. He can still pick his spots.
Change in his fight right now. Whether it'll continue remains. 2 fighters stepped on each other's feet. As you said, something often that happens with a lefty and a right. Abner Mares is getting fatigued, and I think some of those body shots are creating 2 more punches and landed a couple more in this round.
Gets clipped, connects with the right. Round 9, straight ahead.
Always keep in my lateral movements.
You see Ponce De León trying to go to the body, and again, their feet get tangled up. In this case, Mares kind of on the inside of it where he doesn't want his left foot.
A technical decision. Last September, Abner Mares coming off as round 9 is underway here.
Less combinations. He's still sharp. He's still using that movement, but less sharp right hands there.
This is a close round, though, and Ponce...
Again, notice the subtle change. Mares looking now for 1 shot or 2 shots, but not...
Again, you're right, a clash of heads, and they again connect.
Less combination punching, and it allowed De León to almost get about a half step closer.
Be able to steal it still in these last...
Counter left
going to happen.
Ponce De León showing no signs of any disadvantage against the champion thus far. Upstairs connects, but Ponce De León comes forward with his own flurry of punches.
You know, the one thing, though, Ponce...
Goes Ponce De León for the 2nd time tonight.
You called it out.
Well done, Mr. Bernstein.
that's how smart pressure beats raw power. This wasn't just aggression. This was calculated adaptation. If you're serious about understanding boxing beyond highlights, studying timing, adjustments, and ring IQ, this channel is built for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes, 20 seconds in round number 9. A referee in charge, Jay Nady, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still undefeated.